We like to start every morning here, every Thursday morning anyway, with something we fondly refer to as the jargon of the day. This is when we take on one word, one phrase, one acronym. We try to figure out what in the heck are they talking about, and why are they talking about it, and why should I care, and what does this have to do with me? I sort of had this guiding principle when we started the show that I knew that we couldn't help everyone. But I said, boy, if every day we can help one person save 5 minutes and $5, that'd be something, right? And if we can exceed that, so much the better. But one of the things that I saw early on as an autism parent was the jargon just beat me down. It just was so frustrating. It was like learning a whole new language. And I didn't want to. I wasn't motivated to until I saw that when you know the jargon terms, it does save you time and money. It absolutely does. And it saves you heartache. So that we can't do it all in one day. So we do a little bit at a time. Now today's jargon term is one that we have not, I can't believe I just did that. I just closed my window. There we go. This is one that we have not had on the show before, which I cannot believe. And it's something that we're going to be talking about a lot today. It's the ITP. I got to Carol Merrill this way. ITP. And most of you, we've talked extensively about IEP, and we're going to talk about IEP again more today with Bonnie Yates. You're like, oh, there's more? Yeah, there is. You've certainly heard about the cliff, that kids get to a certain age and then it's like, whoa, where did the services go? And you're falling off the cliff. Well, that's why we need to talk about the ITP, and we need to talk about it earlier than you previously thought. So ITP stands for Individual Transition Plan. Ooh, there's some jargon for you. Okay, let's take a look at our actual definition. ITP, the Individual Transition Plan, ITP, is the template for mapping out long-term adult outcomes from which annual goals and objectives are defined. A transition plan is the section of the individual education plan, the IEP, that outlines transition goals and services for the student. And I know a bunch of people just went, what? There's a part to the IEP that I don't know about. Yeah, and it gets really important. So let's take a look at our working definition and see if we can get some more information on this. ITP, the Individual Transition Plan, is a written plan which outlines what a student will need to live, work, and play as an adult. It should be written at least 4 years before someone is leaving school. All right, everybody take a breath. Right? I know I heard this and I was like, what? Well, the amazing thing here is that we have got the expert on ITP that's going to be with us in the second hour. Joanne Lara is an amazing individual, and I count her as a good friend. She has a special ed credential in moderate to severe. She's been teaching at National University for many years, preparing people to go into classroom settings and to work with individuals on the autism spectrum. She has worked in the field of ABA. She has autism movement therapy, which is all about teaching kiddos who have special needs how to use their body. Amazing, but she's also the head of Autism Works Now. She saw many years ago that schools were dumbfounded when it came to the ITP and often not in compliance, not writing the ITP, not going through it with the parents and with the individual who's on the spectrum, and not preparing our kids for the ability to live, work, and play as an adult. This is empowering information. Here in the state of California, the ITP process is supposed to start when the student is 14. It is supposed to be completely written and packaged and, perfect by the time they're 16. It's different in different states, but in almost every state here in the United States, it's supposed to be done by the time that they're 16. If you've got a student that you think is going to be leaving the public education system at 18, look at this, four years before they're done. So, for my son, that is like now. He's about to start high school, so it's now. If you've got a student that is going to stay in the public school system until 21, which is the right for our kids that have an IEP that are not on a diploma track, then you've got a little bit more time, but why would we put off when it's driving the goals that are in the IEP? So this is powerful, powerful stuff. And as I said, Joanne Lara is going to be here with us to really break this down, take it apart, put it back together, empower us so that we can get the best ITP possible for our kids, for our young adults. It makes a difference because everybody deserves to be able to live, work, and play as an adult. Amen to that.